Hello everyone, my name is Austin, and hey, I want to talk about a time that I got scammed. Which wasn't even a time, it happened pretty recently. Alright, let's set the stage. So, as some of you who've watched the video, my plans for 2023, I explain about how I'm basically broke and how basically I have no financial income, right? And basically how my own parents would probably kick me out even though I am not ready to move out, even though I am not ready. And basically, there were basically a lot of things that I was worried about my future, right? And of course, after I made that video, after I expressed my own thoughts and feelings about it, I would say a day has passed, right? A day has passed, and, I come to find this email right here. Don't even check this email right here. This is the date of the original scam. So basically, this person named Hernandez Anthea, whatever her name is. Either way, more of the story, she is a scammer, but whatever. Texas A&M University, approved job alert for staff and students. Dear Islanders, recruiting department needs services of student and staff to work remotely as a personal assistant to get paid $500 weekly. To apply, send your details below to John Gilly Island at AOL.com. Full name, phone number, alternative email address. So, me being, semi-decently smart about scams, I'm like, okay, first off, this sounds too good to be true. I get to work remotely and get paid $500 a week? Damn. And this is sent to my college email. And I don't know if I already said this already, but honestly, I think I will probably be attending Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. So, this is the college email that I got. Yeah, even though I'm still in high school, I've already got my college email because I think I want to go here. I don't know about me want to go here after being scammed, but whatever. So, this is, I get this from my college email, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, college email. This is definitely like a college-approved job alert then, right? Because I got this from in my college inbox. So, I checked the email. Okay, this could be a scam, but let me check the email, and if it's legit, then this might be the best day of my life. So, I click on the email, and it's A. Hernandez Z 268 islander.tamucc.edu. I'm like, damn, this is a school email, so this is legit. So, as the story goes, I sent them my email, which I sent all this information to this weird ass email. It's at AOL.com out of all places. I mean, AOL could be a legit website. I don't effing know, but no one's gonna use an at AOL. It's either like at Gmail or at Outlook or at whatever, or even at Yahoo. Like even like old people would use Yahoo, and that would make somewhat decent sense. AOL is just like ancient times, bro. But anyway, so I sent all information to John Gilly, land123 at AOL.com, and obviously I just think nothing of it, right? I think nothing of it. I mean, this is also like a really weird email. Like, who puts 123 at the end of the emails, right? But whatever. I wasn't paying attention to it. Whatever. And of course, ignoring this for later, I'll talk about this later, I apply and, he responds. He's like, okay, so this is John Gilliland, right? This is the doctor that apparently, I was hired in. I was like, dear job applicant, Advanced Home Inc. PA job advert, thank you for your job interest. Already, he speaks like a scam. I mean, don't get me wrong, my parents speak like this, but that's because they don't know English, so I'm willing to give this guy a benefit of the doubt, right? I'm willing to give him a benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, this could just be a weird-ass guy. But whatever. So he wants me to become a personal assistant, and I get a lot of money. I print, send emails, book hotels, reservations, fucking run personal errands, whatever the fuck, and I get paid 12 hours a week, $500, right? Pretty cool. And he even talks about insurance and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. That sounds awesome, right? I'm like, damn, I hit it big. I hit it big. I hit it big. He even talks about, job letters and forms and stuff. I'm like, okay, this sounds legit. It sounds legit. So, obviously, he's like, hey, please send us all your information. Right here. And I'm like, I'm a little worried. But, like I said, I was desperate. My dad was going to kick me out if I don't have a job. you know, my parents were gonna fucking literally murder me if I don't do something, right? If I don't do something, if I can't, you know, be productive and more productive than just being a YouTuber, perhaps, right? Maybe do something more beneficial to society, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll send all my information. But it's weird. Why would an employer ask for a WhatsApp number? I'm like, and we all know WhatsApp is like one of the best apps for scamming, right? One of the best apps for scamming. And I sent him all this information. I feel dumb. I feel so dumb. Luckily, I didn't send him like my social security, my bank account number, or whatever. I didn't send him any of that. And besides, my bank account is so low anyway; it doesn't matter. But this piece of shit has my stuff now, and honestly, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. But anyway, so I sent him all this information, and he's like, I'm like, okay. So I sent him this, and you know, he responds to me with this shit, and also he starts texting me. Starts talking to me about like fucking assignments or whatever. I'm like, you don't say like duties and stuff or like assignments. Like no, like this is not fucking school. This is like, you know, this is like work. So you send me work to do, not like assignments. But whatever. That's whatever. Like that was based on text messages, and I'm too scared to send text messages. I'm too scared to show you my text messages with this fucker. So instead, I'll show you my emails instead, because you know, emails, I don't give a fuck too much about my emails. So he's like, congratulations, I had to verify all the information you provided, and honestly I am very scared now, because did he take all of my information seriously? I don't know. And he even said congratulations, not even congratulations. So already I knew I fucked up. I knew I screwed up. He talks about loyalty and cooperation. I'm like, cooperation, sure, but loyalty? You're asking about loyalty? I'm like, I'm not your slave, son. I'm your assistant. But you're talking about loyalty. I'm like, I'm not like your servant and you're my king. Like, this is not, well, like, your quick response to emails, text effectiveness would be required, blah, blah, blah. So he talks about, like, my first work assignment thing, whatever. And he talks about fucking assignments like it's like a quiz or something. So I know this is clearly a scam by now, but I already sent all my information, so it was already kind of too late. I already dug too deep in this. I thought to myself anyway. I didn't realize that maybe I could just delete what I said earlier, and maybe he's so stupid, maybe he has no chance of saying anything. But nonetheless, I still coped really hard because I was broke. I needed money. So I was willing to ignore everything. Obviously, hindsight is 20/20. I realized that even if I needed money, I probably shouldn't ignore all the red flags, right? Obviously, you know, being desperate is an excuse. That's just stupid. You're being stupid. But that was my mindset at the time, right? I was willing to ignore everything for maybe that 1% chance that maybe he would let me do something. Maybe he would let me have a legitimate job. Maybe he was a real guy. And so I asked my teacher. I'm like, hello, my teacher, right? My teacher. Like, I'm not gonna say his or her name, right? But I'm just gonna say my teacher. So I'll be like, my teacher, is this guy real? And she's like, this guy sounds messed up. But then I was like, yeah, I know. In fact, I think I fell into a scam. But this email that directed me to this guy is a school email, right? And this is we're at my high school, right? We're at my high school. We're not at my college, because even though I plan on attending this college, I'm not at the college currently, right? So, you know, she has no way of knowing that, you know, whether this is like a legit email or not. So, you know, she's like, yeah, this looks like a legit email. So, you know, maybe this is a legit job. And I'm like, okay. So, obviously. So, like, you know, if my teacher says this is probably legit, even though this guy looks sus, if there's a person that can vouch for this guy, maybe perhaps, you know, maybe like, you know, there's a school account that vouches for this guy, right? So maybe even though he sounds so sus, even though he's asked for my WhatsApp, maybe he's legit. And he talks about my name and sending me checks or something through email, which obviously is so sus. Obviously is so suspicious. Like, Like, even I thought this. I was desperate, right? I was desperate, and I was like, this is mad suspicious. But I went through with it anyway, knowing full well that this was a scam because I was desperate. Because maybe, with that 1% chance, maybe this guy was legit. And I'm glad to say, yeah, this is a scam. This is a scam. Why? Why was this a scam? Well, I'm now about to reveal the entire magic to you, right? Now, going back to this initial stuff. What tipped me off about this being a scam? What not tipped me off? I already saw some stuff going on. I already saw the red flags. I just chose to ignore them, which in the end was my fault. But what really sealed the deal for me that you know what? I cannot be ignoring these red flags anymore. Is 1 week later after I fell for the scam. 1 week later. 1 week later. Right? 1 week later. You hear me on this, guys? You hear me on this? 1 week later, there's a job scam alert. There's a job scam alert. So the university, the college, right? They finally tell us that there's been a bunch of job scams that have recently happened, right? And I'm like, oh shit. So, clearly, their defenses, our college defenses, our college security, right? Our firewall must have been breached or some shit because now they're acknowledging this. A week later, I fell for the scam. A week later, and so I'm like, oh, this guy is a scam. This guy is a scam, right? This guy is a scam. Okay. Wild, right? Wild. And I was like, oh my god, I fell for... I even saw it coming. But I chose to ignore it because I needed money. Obviously, looking back at it now, that was a dumb that was me coping so hard. Pepe coping so hard. I was coping so bad. And then I started looking at everything about this guy. This John Gilliland guy, right? John Gilliland guy, right? I looked him up. And, he's not even in here. There's, Gilliland, but it's this is the only guy that matched him, right? This is the only guy. Some guy named John Gilliland works at a effing nuclear invention company, right? What was his name again? John Gilliland. So he works there. Whatever. He's one of the founders or some shit. No, I'm like, but this John Gilliland he's a doctor in medical shit. Because it says Advanced Home Inc. PA. Right? So, I typed this in. I'm like, huh. Okay. I typed this shit in. And they're in Pennsylvania. And you know what? I take it back. This scammer, I will show this scammer's phone number because he needs to be arrested. Before he gets more people like me, into bigger danger, right? And I'm a college student, right? Kind of, almost a college student. I'm a high school senior, right? I fell for a stupid thing. I thought I was an adult. Now I realize I'm just a baby. But anyway, can the camera see this or no? Okay, no. The camera cannot see it. I'll read this phone number to you, right? His name is it's +1 469 202 5399. And I'm like, huh. Pennsylvania number. Okay. He has to have a Pennsylvania number, right? If he's legit. So I type in the area code. 469 area code, right? Area code. What is that? Not 869. 469 area code. It's in Dallas, Texas. Okay, fine, fair enough. Maybe he was originally from Dallas and now he moved to Pennsylvania but then, lo and behold, this man switches to a new number mid through our conversation. He's like, hey, I'm gonna contact you through another number. And, I'm not going to show you my screen because it's personal information, but I'll read out what he said about getting a new number, right? He was like, let's see. Hi, I'm hiring personnel for advanced home health, and the organization have got various phone numbers. You can check through our website. I just checked their website. I checked their website. It's a Pennsylvania website. And second of all, why would work give you two like numbers? Like obviously a work number is something I can get behind, obviously. But why would they give you two work numbers? Like that's sus, right? And you know what's even more sus? His next number is +1 414 533 1522. Right? I'm calling the scammer out. You know what? I'm not gonna be like a pussy like any other people out there. Go harass this guy, because this guy is a scammer, and he deserves to be harassed. But anyway, so his area code is 414, right? This is the second number now. He's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin now. So this man literally switched his VPN to Wisconsin. He has one number from Texas, one number from Wisconsin, and his job is in Australia. I was like, I got scammed. The only thing I was checking for is, okay, if he provides me with an employment letter with all the tax forms, all the necessary papers to work, then he's legit. Which of course he doesn't have. Even though I provided my address to him. So, I'm like, what happened to my task? And he says, can you get a little assignment done now? And I'm like, where's my employment letter? And I type, what is a scam? What a scam you are, right? Like, you're a scam. Like, you're an actual scam. And he doesn't respond. And funny enough, something to mention, right, is that once he switched to his new number, the 414 number, the Wisconsin number, right, he introduced himself as, I am reaching out regarding personal assistant position you apply for through the school. So this man has a copy and paste machine, and this man is also 4 people, because it apparently seems that this is a multiple people scam. I'm not talking to one person, I'm talking to 5 different people. Because every time I talk to this guy, he reintroduces himself again and talks about how he's gonna hire me again. And yeah, I called quits. I'm like, I am not coping anymore. I already gave too much information, and as far as I can tell, literally, he can apply for anything he wants, and it'll be under my name from now on. And honestly, my life is screwed over. Hopefully he's a dumbass, and hopefully he doesn't, pay too much attention, right? The only thing I didn't give him was like my bank details, my social security, my private information, stuff like that. Just my name, my email, my phone number. So basically, he can fill out like dumb forms, basically. Dumb like scam letters, scam emails. Which, yeah, that's the only thing he can basically do. God, but still, I mean, I got duped, man. I got duped. I feel so dumb. Like the problem was, right? If I was scammed. Like, if I was, like, scammed legitimately, I'd be like, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I got scammed. I'm really mad, and honestly, I want to kill myself. But what makes this even worse is that I saw the red flags. I just chose to ignore them because I was desperate. I was desperate for money, Like, next year is either life or death for me. I might be able to have a secure future next year, or I might have a very shaky future next year. And so obviously, I was desperate, so I ignored all the red flags. And I saw it coming, bro. I saw it coming. And obviously, the cherry on top, right? The cherry on top, I forgot to mention this, is the cherry on top, right? The cherry on top. Let me go to my sent, right? Let me go to my sent. The cherry on top. You know this email that initially started everything? This email that initially started everything, right? This email that started initially everything. It turns out, if you notice, at islander.tamucc.edu, right? You can check my email, which, you know what? Send me whatever. I don't care anymore. I've been scammed, right? I've been scammed. So, honestly, I don't give a crap anymore. At view3 at islander.tamucc. It was a student email. So what likely happened was either a student willingly or unwillingly, I guess, gave up their email for a scammer, and the scammer promoted his crap here and wanted like people to sign up for his crap. And obviously scammers know, check the email and it's like at whatever. It's weird as hell, but it's a school email, so it's okay. Check it out. Up turns out it's a student email, which is mad sus. And like that's the cake on top, really. That's the cake on top. And honestly, I am so dumb, dude. I am so dumb. But hey, I got into the honors program at the University of Corpus Christi, Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Let's go Islanders! Am I right, guys? Thanks for literally, you know, allowing this email to fucking pop up right when I was going through my midlife crisis. Honestly, I mean that midlife crisis. Who knows? Who knows how long my life will be? Like I'll probably be on the streets by next week, probably, because my entire identity is fucking stolen. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, that's about it. Man, that's about it. See you guys.